I see one watching and one like. Thank you very much. This one's very, very, very important. So if you guys could share it. I never ask anyone to share my videos. What's up, Rescue Pets? First one in. I never, you guys know this, I never ask anyone to share my videos. But if you could share this one, I think it's great. I think that's a great thing. Because what I'm going to do, I have a little list here. I want to read off the names of some of the folks that I follow and get my information from, and that a lot of you guys already follow and already get your information from. But I might have some that you don't have, and you guys might have some that I don't have. So we're going to play a game of sorts. Okay? I'm going to read my list. And then if I think of anybody that I forgot about along the way, I'll mention them, obviously. And then the second part of the segment is going to be anybody that I forgot and could not think of. You guys are going to fill in, and I'll say it live on YouTube. What's up, CF? What's up, Kurt? All right, let's do the list. Watching, we have Rescue Pets, Genealogy Girl, CF, Kurt 5253, Retired Honorable Gentleman. How's it going? It's going terrible. Sin Marie is here. Cool. All right, so I'll let a few more folks filter in, and then I'll go over the rules of the. It's not a game. It's more. This is probably more of a broadcast than I've done in many months. Normally I just do rants. That's kind of my style. But this is. I actually have notes here. This is going to be an actual broadcast. Zero Foxes is here somewhere. Joy Stewart is here. Yeah. For those of you who don't stream, and it's a good thing, I'm not complaining, it's a good thing. But the first 5 minutes of your live stream is always everyone greeting each other. Nothing wrong with that. But what I have here is a list of many of the folks that I follow and get my information from. So I'm just going to list them off, and if appropriate, I'll give brief descriptions of what they are and what they do. And then if I remember any that I forgot along the way, I'll mention them as well. And then in the second segment of this broadcast, I'm going to ask you guys to fill in folks that I either forgot or I don't know about and you know about. So please wait until I'm done with the initial segment, and I will announce when we're beginning the second segment. All right? Kook is here. Rock and Roll is here. All right, so we're going to do another, we'll do another 3 minutes of initial greetings, and then I'm going to begin. And this is a very important broadcast, so I never ask this either. So it's two first ones here. Number one is I asked if you guys would share the fact that I'm going live on YouTube, which I've never done before. And number two, I'm going to ask that you stick to the topic and don't interrupt. All right? I never do that. I know I'm breaking my typical format. But But for this one, it's necessary. And some of you guys are going to be mentioned, by the way. Some of you are on this list. You don't even know it yet. Wow, JB, you sound far more coherent today. All right, thanks for that. Thanks for that. Maybe it's because I actually wrote down my thoughts. Or more accurately, names. All right, guys, 2 more minutes of greeting each other, and then I'm going to start. All right, Joy Stewart has her paper and her pen. That's good. Everybody should get, because, or you could have a keyboard. It doesn't matter. Open up an MS Word. But we're going to, this entire broadcast is just going to be a list. And I'll say it a third time. The first half of the broadcast is going to be who I follow and where I get my information from. But then the second half of the broadcast is going to be you guys filling me in on who I forgot or who I haven't heard about yet. And that's why I have my pen, because I'm going to write that down as well. All right, so in 1 minute, we're going to start the list. Yeah, Joy, do whatever you want. Go. I mean, retired honorable gentleman. Go. 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 All right, cool. All right, so we topped off at 26 viewers and then rapidly dropped down to 14. So apparently I'm not delivering my content yet. All right, so if everybody could settle down on the greetings. Everyone knows everyone here. Yeah, Michael Gonzalez is excited. That's good. I'm trying to do a different format here. And yes, Michael Gonzalez, I think you'll... I mean, if you research all these folks... If you research all these folks on YouTube and in other areas and buy their books, not a promotional video, by the way, not a promotional video, I'm just telling you, you have 20,000 hours worth of research in front of you, all right? Oh, I just, see, I keep remembering folks, and then I write them down. All right, so we're just going to start with the list. So again, for those of you who are just joining us, this is a different style of typical JB Le Cafefe live stream. I'm not going to go on a rant. What I've compiled is a massive list of the researchers that I've been studying over the last 17 years, and I'm going to give you their names so you can write them down. And if you should so care, you can go research them for yourselves. Doesn't have to be all of them because there's a lot. But go get a pen or a pencil or a fucking crayon or prick your finger or do something. But get ready to write down names. And we're going to start in 1 minute. So time is short. Go. 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 Time is short. All right, we begin in 30 seconds. We begin in 30 seconds. Get your pens and pencils ready. Get your pens and pencils ready. Get your pens and pencils ready. We're going to start in 15 seconds. Get your pens and pencils ready, or your keyboard. All right, we're going to start. We're going to start right now. Kurt says, I'm going to get distracted by the chat. I know it's going to happen. Thank God Crystal Keith is here. Person I'm fucking in love with. All right, here we go. The number one researcher that everybody should look into, his name is Bill Cooper. And a lot of you guys are going to know a lot of these names already, so just bear with me. AKA William Cooper. He's the father of modern conspiracy research. He's the father of modern conspiracy research. Bill Cooper. Bill Cooper, number one. Number two, this young man is a YouTuber who I follow, who I've never talked to, but he's easily 10 years younger than me. He's on YouTube almost every day, sometimes twice a day. His name is James Munder. M-U-N-D-E-R. James Munder. Watch him. Watch him. He focuses primarily... Bill Cooper's deceased. James Munder is a young guy and focuses primarily on mass shootings and false flags and things. He's awesome. He's done a little bit of Pizzagate. He's fantastic. All right, another channel that you guys need to write down. All right, the guy's name is Jordan, but that's not important. His channel is called Destroying the Illusion. Destroying the Illusion. And I just remembered another one. Wow, this is a big list. I hope you guys are taking notes. I really do. His channel is called Destroying the Illusion. Write that down. Watch his stuff. Watch everything he does. Another one of our very own, he might be here, Kush420, formerly Purple Kush. Kush420. He runs music. It's just a nice place to decompress. It's really, really cool. Runs a great channel, so definitely check out Kush420. If you have not already, Kush like the weed, K-U-S-H, 420 like the weed, like 420, the numbers. So definitely Kush420, very important. Zero, this one's a little a little tough, but most of you guys already know him already. Zero Foxes Given Off-Road. Zero Foxes Given Off-Road. He does, and he's very, very new. Pretty green. That's not an insult. That's a good thing. You know, does primarily a talk show, kind of in the same format as mine, but very, very different subject matter. So definitely write down Zero Foxes Given Off-Road. And now I'm going to do a test. Are you guys writing this stuff down? Press 1. Go. 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 Apparently not. Fuck. All right, Crystal's writing it down. Oh, Joy is retired honorable Jen. Zero. Rescue. All right, that's enough. Okay, fine. All right, here's a big one, right? Genealogy Girl's writing it down. Cool. Recon. Yeah, you know, writing it down or typing it or whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. The point is that you retain these names. The next one to follow up Zero Foxes Given Off-Road. This is a very important one. Who here knows of a little known name called Alex Jones? Alex Jones. All right, he's not perfect, but if you're not watching his stuff, you're not getting enough information, okay? He's certainly not perfect. But at the end of the day, Alex Jones is the one that got me started, so there's going to be something good about Alex Jones. Oh, CF is recording. Cool. All right, that's even better. Now, here's someone that probably a third of you guys are going to know, and 2/3 will not. But he's fantastic. The man who spearheaded the entire Pizzagate issue and was actually driven off of YouTube because of it. His name is David Seaman. S-E-A-M-A-N, like man of the sea, Seaman. David Seaman. was driven off of YouTube, and now he is exclusively on Twitch. So if you guys don't have the free Twitch application, you got to get it. And whenever David Seaman comes on, you got to watch him. He is crucial. Yeah, Joy knows. I have a feeling that Joy's going to know everyone that I'm talking about. All right, so let's go right ahead to, all right, we got Kush, we got Zero Foxes, we got Alex Jones, we got David Seaman. Now we're going to move on to another David, David Wilcock. W-I-L-C-O-C-K. David Wilcock. He's a very spiritual man. He's been on the circuit for 25, maybe 30 years, even though he's a relatively young guy. Very good-looking, no homo, very good-looking gentleman. Very, very well-spoken, long blonde hair, you know, good-looking guy, well-spoken, very intelligent. He does a lot of the aliens and 9/11 and also Pizzagate and stuff like that as well. So you need David Wilcock in your repertoire, so write that down. Next. Another, well, not another, but a very, very new and very, very, appears to be young researcher. Her name is Jennifer Hammonds. So Jennifer, 2 N's. Hammonds is H-A-M-M-O-N-S. Jennifer Hammonds. You need to be watching Jennifer Hammonds. She does a lot on the mass shootings. She's very, very good. All right, and now I'm just going to go through a bunch of names that you guys already know. Everybody knows Gorf. Everybody hopefully goes to Gorf's show whenever he does it. G-O-R-F. But he is no longer on YouTube. He is exclusively on Twitch. So you got to go to twitch.tv, which is a free app, in order to watch Gorf's show. Gorf does, he's kind of changed from covering almost exclusively politics. Oh, I just remembered another one. Fuck. Hold on, let me write this down. Fuck. Okay. So let me finish on Gorf. He's gone more entertainment lately, but it's still an open talk forum, and it's on twitch.tv. So everybody needs, it's free. It's free, and it takes like 38 seconds to download. So everybody needs to download the twitch.tv application, and then subscribe to Gorf's live links, and you can get them. Now, the former partner of Gorf, which I just wrote down, which I just remembered, Golden State Times. I know I'm moving kind of fast. Try to keep up. Try to keep up. That's why I asked you guys to keep comments to a minimal. For fuck's sake, just this one time. Just this one time. Help me out a little. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Fucking A. Golden State Times. He goes by the name of Gent. He used to be partners with Gorf. Gorf went more entertainment. Gent stayed with politics. Specifically Trumpian politics. So if you don't know Golden State Times, he's on YouTube. He covers most of the live events. He's one of the more well-funded ones. He actually sometimes has in-the-field representatives actually, you know, doing crowd interviews and stuff like that. So, Golden State Times is very important. Another very important one that most of you guys know is JujuBot. JujuBot. J-U-J-U bot as in B-O-T. Very popular channel on YouTube. She's one of, I guess if Gorf was, if Gramps was my dad, I would call JujuBot my mom, even though she's like 15 years younger than me or whatever the fuck. But, without Gramps the dad and without Jujubot the mom, I would not have a live stream at all. At all. And we would not be having this conversation right now. Who's become one of my best friends lately is Alec Whittier, a.k.a. Blackie Fitzpatrick. So Alec, A-L-E-C, Whittier, W-H-I-T-T-I-E-R, also known as Blackie Fitzpatrick. He's a Boston guy, but he streams from, from overseas in I think the UK, or somewhere over there. We basically have, everyone who knows me knows Alec Whittier, so this is kind of redundant, but he's really, really become not only a great broadcaster on YouTube, but also a fantastic source of information and conversation. And if you've never been, I mean, he gets a little bit silly sometimes. He's a bit of a ladies' man. I've actually kind of learned a little bit from him, watching him perform. So he'll flirt with the girls and stuff, which is not something that I do on my live stream. But his show is awesome, and he'll do politics, he'll do food, he'll do booze, he'll do clothes, he'll do everything. Great show. It's just a great, great show. And then the elephant in the room, for those, I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here, but Gramps' house, who's constantly under attack, but Gramps has been bringing us Fox News, or at least One America News, whenever he can, for free, for the last friggin' almost 3 years, since the beginning of the election. So Gramps, like I said, if Gramps is my dad, Jujubot's the mom, that's Gramps, right? Here's one that you will probably have to write down, Lionel Nation. Lionel Nation. Lionel Nation. And his name is Lionel. He's been on Alex Jones. He's been on all the main circuit alternative medias. He's absolutely fantastic. His information is, I would say, 98% spot the fuck on. Lionel Nation is a friggin' superstar, so you gotta watch Lionel Nation. Okay? And my very last one, last but not least, because I just made this list, is Darkside Harley Girl is doing her own live stream now. She doesn't do it every day, as far as I know. If she does, someone will correct me. But I believe it airs at 2 p.m., and she has a co-host, Ellie. So it's Darkside Harley Girl, and Ellie is another stream that you guys need to lock onto and follow. Okay, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Yeah, I'll find Ron Ray. Yeah, Ron Ray is a moderator. This CF is a Lionel fan. That's good. That's good. Good. CF is a fan of Lionel Nation. Excellent. I don't know. Genealogy Girl, I have no idea. All I know is it's Darkside Harley Girl, and sometimes Ellie is like a co-host. That's all I know. Damn it, broke my crayon. Alright, so that's my list, folks. You guys need to be following all of these individuals. All of them. Every single one of them. Don't just, watch my stuff. Watch all of them. We all go on at different times. There's plenty of time. And out of all the 20 that I have written down, I forgot another 20 more. So I'm sure they'll come to me. Tracy Beans, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Joy Stewart says Tracy Beans. Put that on your motherfucking list right now. Tracy Beans is fantastic. I've watched everything she's ever done. Everything she's ever done. Genealogy Girl says she's listened to everything from Bill Cooper, every speech, which means Genealogy Girl is a destroyed person like I am. Genealogy Girl is a destroyed individual, a shattered person like I am. You watch everything Bill Cooper's ever put out, he fucks you up. Yes, they murdered him. Yeah, they killed him. Right on his front lawn. Like a dog. Yeah, Tracy Beans is awesome. Thank you for that. Does anybody, because I'm sure I forgot a lot of folks, does anybody have anybody else? For example, I can't fucking believe I forgot Tracy Beans. Oh, Liz Crokin. Liz Crokin. Lizkroken. Liz Crokin. Put that on the list. Put that on the motherfucking list. Joy Stewart typed it out for me. Liz Crokin. Absolutely. She was pseudo partners with David Seaman, kind of went off on her own, kind of disappeared for a bit, and then came back. But she's very much Pizzagate, Pedogate, all that stuff, and her information is awesome. I'm just pissed at myself that I didn't remember Tracy Beans. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with me? No, Morning Joe can go fuck themselves. Morning Joe, are you being sarcastic, Rescue Pets? I think Rescue Pets is being sarcastic. Well, I'm not going to put myself on my own list. Thank you, A Cobra, but I'm not going to put myself on my own list. Rescue Pets says Morning Joe is a nice chat in the morning. I hope he's being sarcastic. Morning Joe is anti-Trump, ultra-leftist propaganda. They're terrible. They're disgusting. In fact, if you asked what morning show out of anyone in the history of morning shows that I hated more, I couldn't come up with anyone better than Morning Joe. I mean, Mika Brzezinski is the daughter of fucking Zbigniew Brzezinski, one of the most notorious globalist criminals of all time. And Joe Scarborough is a fucking hack, and he's terrible. Anti-Trumpist propaganda, left-wing, weirdo, fucking psychotic madness. That's Morning Joe. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm just going to drop that. I don't know where that's going. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm just going to fucking leave that alone. Oh, not talking about that Morning Joe. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You see how much I hate I see the word Morning Joe and I get triggered and I go on a fucking tirade. Sorry about that. Total misunderstanding, folks. Total misunderstanding. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I think this whole section of the chat needs to be cut, delete, to be honest. I fucked up. I misunderstood someone. I'm the host of the show. I mean, at the end of the day, I just can't picture that somebody who actually watches Mika and Joe on Morning Joe on MSNBC, the same station that hosts Rachel Maddow, or Rachel Maddow hosts on, I just couldn't picture them watching me. I got totally confused and freaked out, and I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Stephen Molyneux. Awesome stream. Add that to your list. Everybody go back and read Michael Gonzalez, although he spelled his first name wrong. It's actually Stefan Molyneux. So it's Stephan Molyneux, Molyneux. Stefan Molyneux. Watch everything he's ever done. He's fantastic. Everything he's ever done. I spelled it wrong. Fucking A. Stefan. So it's even simpler. Stefan. Stefan. Stefan Molyneux. Watch everything he's ever done. He's fantastic. Well, everybody here knows QAnon. But I guess I'll mention QAnon. If you guys aren't following Q, you're missing out. Q Anonymous. The letter Q, A-N-O-N for anonymous. QAnon. He's on 4chan or 5chan. I'm not into those things. I find him on YouTube. QAnon. Adam for Christ has joined us. What up? Kook mentions PJW, which means Paul Joseph Watson, who's the most frequent guest on Alex Jones. Another one I forgot. So if you don't know the ways and means of Paul Joseph Watson, you need to be following Paul Joseph Watson. Do it now, write it down. Prick your finger, use a crayon if you haven't eaten it already. Do whatever you need to do. Paul Joseph Watson. Fantastic. Yo, what's up, Adam? For Christ, you showed up a little late. I'm doing an entire broadcast just going through a giant list of the researchers that brought me to the point that I'm at. Big, giant list. Da-na-na-na. Peace out, Genealogy Girl. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by. This is pretty exhausting. Aye. But we have a brand new moderator, so everybody get used to and make friends with Ron Ray 57. And frankly, I'm starting to lose my voice. So with that, I'll just read your comments. Yeah, no, I trust my every single moderator that's in here, and it's a moderator only stream. I trust their opinion of somebody else. So if they say, hey, this person's cool, and if that person wants to come hang out here, they become an instant moderator. That's just the way it goes. A lot of comments. Joy says, it's exhausting trying to stay informed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Michael Gonzalez says, news commentary with a tinge of morals and ethics, Daily Wire. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention Ben Shapiro. Andrew Klavan, I don't know. And Michael Knowles' show, I don't know. But I know Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro's great. Zagamagicus just woke up. CF says the eating of the crayons from JB. It won't hurt you. Okay, Klavan was co-host on Ben Shapiro. All right. Hey, let me ask a little. Let's do a little fun. Let's do a little fun poll. Who here is a fan of the Young Turks? Press 1. Who here is not a fan of the Young Turks? Press 2. Go. Go. I know what these answers are going to be. Fuck the Young Turks. Fuck the Young Turks. Leftist, globalist, horrible pieces of Bernie, Hillary garbage. You see that? I just got emotional. Oh my God, fuck the Young Turks. Fuck the Young Turks with a dick strapped with razor blades. I got a wall of 2s. I know my audience well. I'm getting congested again. Steven Crowder, I don't know. I don't know who Steven Crowder is. Crystal Keith says, I've never heard of the Young Turks. Thank God. Joy says that, well, yeah, that's the way my brain works. I'm getting the Young Twerks. I mean, yeah, Anna Kasparian's hot, but she's a fucking liberal cunt, and I mean, I never do this kind of stuff on my show, folks, but literally, I'm just going to tell you right now, literally, if Anna Kasparian walked into my room naked, would I be able to get it up for her? I don't think so. She's just such a disgusting, brainwashed and brainwashing individual. I don't know. I mean, physically, to me, she's like a 10, but I don't know. I really don't. I'm just telling you. And I'm congested. I have to go. I'll clear this up. I'll be right back. All right? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay? Hey, what's up? Just had to blow my nose. No major crisis. I couldn't breathe anymore. Let's see what I missed. Kook says, fuck Anna. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. I friggin' hate the Young Turks. Don't F Anna, JB. And a follow-up, he would catch a disease. Kook says, I need to change my glass prescription if you think Anna Kasparian is a 10. What the fuck? That's just my opinion. I mean, every guy likes different things. That's just my... I mean, spiritually, she's a 0. But physically, yeah, I think she's hot. That's just me. That's just me. And plus, I have a proclivity towards Armenian and Middle Eastern type women and stuff like that, and Israeli women, and that's just me. What are you, what are you gonna say? Ragin has just joined us. What's up, Ragin? Cajun. Rage is not too late. We've been on for about 40 minutes. I'll probably do an hour and then cut so we get 20 more minutes. That was funny watching you guys react to my Anna Kasparian comments, though. That bitch on the Young Turks. Yeah, I think she's very hot, but I find her spiritually and intellectually to be a fucking zero. Don't get me wrong, Anna Kasparian as a person is a disgrace, in my opinion. She's a disgrace. She's a leftist, Bernieist, Hillaryist, propagandist. She's disgusting. But physically, yeah, I find her attractive. I mean, maybe that's a point of contention. Say what you want. I'm just telling you. I don't plan my shows. I just say things. Yeah, beautiful body, ugly heart and mind. Perfect. There we go. Now we can put it to bed. I mean, if I had a choice of dating Crystal Keith or Anna Kasparian, I would choose Crystal Keith, okay? Let's keep that above board, all right? All right, I got a weird one from Michael Gonzalez here. What the fuck? You call yourself a conservative. You know shit. Get off of YouTube. Now. That's how Boston strong I feel you need to learn. Well, I've never said I'm a conservative, nor am I a liberal. I'm an independent thinker. I make my own decisions. Michael Gonzalez says about Steven Crowder. All right, Michael Gonzalez is confusing me right now. And Michael Gonzalez is on very thin ice right now because I don't like what's going on. Oh, okay. No. Now I get it. Okay. All right. Okay. So, M. Gonz's comment was in regards to me not knowing who Steven Crowder is. And his response to that was, what the fuck you call yourself a conservative? You know shit, get off YouTube now. Joke. That's how Boston strong I feel you need to learn. All right, I'm going to let that one pass. Dude, I just gave everybody a fucking list of like 25 folks to research. And yet I don't know who Steven Crowder is, and I'm not a conservative, or I'm not a whatever, or my opinion doesn't matter. How about you fucking go to hell? How about that? You don't have to come to my channel. No one's tied you to a chair and made you watch my fucking live stream, Mr. Gonzalez. Okay? How about you show me your motherfucking papers? How about that? Gonzalez. How about that? Okay. All right, right on. I forgive Michael Gonzalez. What everybody saw there live on YouTube is something no one's ever seen before. It's my famous hair trigger temper. All right, I take back the fence comment. I take back the F-bombs. I apologize. Michael Gonzalez is fine. I just read his comment and reacted hair trigger. Like that. Michael Gonzalez is fine. Kook. Kook tried to save that. Tried to save me. And says, next. All right, I'm going to have to research Steven Crowder per the decree of Michael Gonzalez. I will do that. Raging Cajun says, I have lots of triggers but no hair. I used to do this back in the day. I used to ask people their age, but I think it's kind of rude. I didn't do it because I want to know their age so much as I wanted to know what my audience was composed of. "51 and bald by choice. A Cobra is 60. No shit. "57. This is crazy. I haven't asked this in months. So far, it appears as if my audience is an average of 30 years older than I am. That's crazy, man. You know, that actually gives me a lot of confidence in my intellectual ability. Like, you know, not like no brag, just fact. Knowing that a large portion of my audience is 50s, 60s, majority 60s, and they're listening to a 33-year-old do a live stream that's based on largely conspiracy theories, etc., etc. Well, age aside, all of us fucking voted for Trump, right? We can agree on that. We can agree on that. Not that we disagree. I'm just shocked. I thought my audience would be like 30s, maybe young 40s, and a lot of 20s. That's crazy, man. Damn, son. Well, I know you're 29, Zero Foxes. I've seen your videos. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to call you a kid because we're basically in the same age group, 29, 33. There's really not a lot of difference there. But, that's pretty cool. I just never knew. I'm like friggin' flabbergasted right now. That's crazy. Wow, a lot of my viewers are in their friggin' 60s and 50s. That's crazy. And now I'm pissing away viewers. Apparently my content is dog diarrhea right now. Shall we get back to the news and shall we get back to politics, folks? You know, I bet a lot of these individuals who do watch me, who are in, you know, a slightly older age bracket than I am. Whoa, Crystal Keith just put up a whole thing. I don't know what that is. Michael Gonzalez says, Fringe Science and Conspiracies, Coast to Coast AM. Yeah, I follow Coast to Coast AM. Let me say it this way. Maybe Michael Gonzalez is going to like this. Maybe M. Gons is not going to like this, okay? If you think Coast to Coast AM is fringe science and conspiracy theories, I'm 10 trillion times worse. All right? And I'm open about it. I'm open about it. It's what I've been doing ever since I've been on YouTube. Okay? Coast to Coast AM is like second grade grammar class compared to what my views are. Just so everybody knows that, okay? Just so everybody knows that. Coast to Coast AM is a slice of toasted white bread with butter on it. George Norrie, all of it. John B. Wells, all of it. In terms of my conspiratorial views and research and depth and breadth of my research and the areas that I go into, Coast to Coast AM is a toasted piece of white bread, or multigrain if you're one of those types. Oh, I only have multigrain bread. Okay, fine. It's a toasted piece of bread with butter on it. Come out of the butter on it, and you have your piece of buttered bread. What I am is the hottest hot sauce in the world poured over deep fried squid on a plate that the salad in the bottom of the plate is a bed of fucking nails. And not toenails or fingernails. Friggin' metal nails. That's what I am. All right? So if Coast to Coast AM is a piece of bread with butter on it, I am deep fried squid coated in the hottest hot sauce on the planet on a bed of fucking nails in a bowl, and you eat it with your fucking hand. That's what I am. So if you don't like it, don't come here. Anyway, go. Go. Weird analogies, huh? I come up with the weirdest analogies. Yeah, M-Gons, I'm reading back. M-Gon says Coast to Coast AM is the gateway drug. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yep, I agree 100%. Most folks go from coast to coast to folks like Alex Jones and Michael Savage, and then they find channels like mine. That's the typical progression. Ragin says squid is bait. Yeah, I know. I was just throwing stuff off, you know, off the top of my head. I like to go on rants. CF just says, repeated back what I said, nails and squid. Yeah, that's what I said. And hot sauce. That's what I said. Crystal Keith may be the Riddler. Gonzalez says, oh yes, JB Michael Savage. So we have another Savage Nation fan in here. Yo, Gonzalez, I like to give people nicknames. M-Guns, I apologize for that little tiff we got in earlier. It was based totally on a misunderstanding, and I'm a friggin' hothead, okay? So it was based totally on a misunderstanding. That's all it was. Also, well, no, the best bait is mackerel, but squid is second. Yes. Squid is second. I mean, everyone has their preferences. Do what you want. I like mackerel because it smells and it gets the striped bass and the bluefish sort of schooling because of the oiliness and the smell. But yeah, squid is my number two. I don't even really use live bait, cut bait anymore. I use artificial plugs and streamers and stuff like that. That's just me. All right, rescue pets, if I offended you, I apologize as well. I have no idea. Sorry. I don't mean it to be an insincere seeming apology. If I offended anyone, I apologize. I'm not here to offend, I'm here to entertain. By the way, that's a very important point that I forget to say at the beginning of every single live stream. This is an entertainment and opinions show only, okay? I'm not government sanctioned, I'm not paid, I'm not an operative, I'm not here to do any of that garbage. These are my and your opinions, and for my and your entertainment, period. That's all it is. So if you don't like it, don't come here. If you like it, please come here. It is what it is. Kurt5253 asks a puzzling question and asks, so you're not based on any facts? No, I'm based off of 17 years of facts and research and scientific mitigation and deductive reasoning and putting together a worldview based on facts. Kurt, what the fuck are you talking about? Kurt says JK, okay? You see how easily I fly off the handle? You see how easily? You see how easily? I even friggin' attacked Kurt. Kurt's been with me since day one. No, no one in this chat room has ever met me in person for a grilled cheese sandwich and a bowl of tomato soup, okay? No one in this entire chat room has ever met me for a martini and some shrimp on a skewer, okay? No one in this chat room has ever met me for a stroll through the mall and maybe we'll buy that suit jacket or something. No one in this chat room has ever met me personally, okay? But you've gotten to know me, at least my online personality, which is exactly the same as who I am in real life, by the way, which is a point of pride in some respects, I should say. But you guys have all gotten to know me by watching me on a screen, okay? And espousing my latest conspiracy theories. And yet you keep coming back. So, if you don't like it, no one forces you to come here. No one's ever been with me barefoot walking the frickin' rocks down the ocean, near where I live in like July or whatever with 2 fishing rods and a tackle box and no shirt on, or the shirt like over my back so that all the girls will fucking stare at me, with my nice physique and stuff, and trying to get a tan, and seeing me casting for friggin' mackerel to use as bait to eventually, cut up and throw out for striped bass and then catch a giant striped bass. No, no. What I'm trying to say is no one's ever been a part of my personal life who's on this channel. No one's ever been with me. No one's ever been with me at the diner before I go on a fishing trip like that, where I get, you know, 2 eggs over easy with the English muffins and the Holland, so eggs Benedict and the ham and, you know, with the side of, you know, crumbled spinach and a friggin' giant cup of coffee. No one's ever been with me shoulder to shoulder from this live stream, like actually living my real life. No one's ever done that. Because you're all in different parts of the country. You're all in, you know, scattered about, or maybe different, like Alec. Maybe different parts of the world. Who the fuck knows? I don't have the money to fly to fucking Texas or Seattle or Nebraska or wherever you guys are and have brunch with you. I just simply do not possess those resources. So all I'm trying to say here, folks, and let's round this out. Let's round this out, okay? All I'm trying to say is that the personality that I've cultivated on YouTube is my real personality, so therefore it didn't really take any cultivation. But when you throw yourself out there like I do, you know, for the whole world to friggin' see, and I'm used to it at this point. It was scary at first. It was definitely a frightening endeavor to take on initially. But once you get used to it, when you throw yourself out there on the internet and start your own live stream and put your face on camera and your voice and what you look like and whatever, and your opinions and all that stuff, you know, at first it's totally overwhelming and then it gets easier. But then along the way, what ends up happening is sometimes you hit some bumps in the road. Sometimes you hit some bumps in the road. Like I did with M-Gons earlier. Because here's my position. Let me explain what it's like to you guys real quick. I'll do it in like 15 seconds. All right? So my position is I'm a person on the screen saying everything that you guys are reacting to, and you're also talking amongst yourselves. Right? And then it's my job to make a determination by scanning up like this where the conversation should go based on what you guys are talking about, because it's a viewership-driven show. All right? It's a lot to fucking juggle. And I don't get paid to do this. So it's like, you know, it's just one of those things. I think everyone ignored me. Let's go. I accept I will be paying you for the bus tickets too. Yep, I certainly need bus tickets or cab fare. Sex on the beach ain't just a drink. I would never do it. I would never do it. I just get worried about sand and it gets places. I you know, that's just me. Well, I thought I was kook, but you guys took over the show. So that's cool. Read back about Kurt not walking on the beach with you. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. No, I'm not into dudes at all. It's totally cool. What's a cab like a truck cab? Ha. So apparently Kurt is now Jesus Christ. 2 sets of footprints on the beach. Everybody knows that. 1. J-Dog, what's up? J-Dog has joined us. Probably only going to do about another 10 minutes or so. Raging Cajun says, Jesus Kurt. It's pretty funny. And for those who don't know yet, J-Dog has rejoined the live broadcast. All right, so I have to friggin' salvage my live stream. I'm spending all of my time J-Dog just woke up. Very nice. I'm spending all of the time in the live broadcast, reading comments, and I'm thankful for that. I'm not complaining because we have enough people watching where it's hard to keep up with. But at a certain point, I have to do a show. So we're going to rapidly switch gears. And we're going to rapidly switch gears right now. Who is familiar? And we don't need a bunch of ones or twos or any of that stuff. I just want someone to jump in. So we're rapidly switching gears right here, folks, okay? Just so you guys know. When I say Project Bluebeam, in one comment, what does that mean to you? Project Bluebeam. Go. 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 No, it's not Moonbeam and it's not Blue Balls. Raging Cajun has never heard of it. Oh, good. So now I get to talk. But someone's going to get it, though. All right, let's... Hold on a second. Wow, I like this. So far, Adam for Christ is the closest. Oh, is Rescue peacing out as well? Have a good one, man. Thanks for coming by. And when I say man, I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I call everyone man, all right? That's just something I do. Rescue says intercepting transmissions from outer space. Wrong. A dudette. Okay, cool. Peace out, Rescue. Crystal Keith is even closer, says Illuminated Laser Light Show 2D. I don't know what 2D means, but yes. Close, 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 close. Very close. All right, so Project Bluebeam, I do not know what year it was conceived. I do not know what year Project Bluebeam was conceived. I have no idea. If I had to guess, I would say the late 1960s. All right? Project Bluebeam was a program designed to use advanced technology to bring about the New World Order, the NWO, and they never did it. What Project Bluebeam was designed to do was using highly advanced holographic technology to, in the skies over every major city, some say in America, some say around the world. I don't know. I've heard conflicting stories. I don't know. So let's just say America for our purposes. Was designed to use highly advanced holographic technology to fake an alien invasion. To fake a holographic alien invasion. So that the people of country or countries would be so terrified that they would go to their governments and say, "We will give up all our rights. You must do everything you can to protect us from this alien invasion." Meanwhile, the secret government had falsely staged the fake holographic alien invasion the whole time. And with that, I'll take your comments. Go. That's what Project Bluebeam was. How fucking crazy is that? Ron Ray says the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. Yes, I'm sure they were involved. I don't know what Serge Monast is. I'm going to have to look that up. All right, here's another one. Let's have a little bit more JB style fun. Who knows about the fact that they grow human-animal hybrids as experimental, what they're called is chimeras, in deep underground military bases, otherwise known as DUMBs. DUMBs. I don't know about Project Moonbeam, J-Dog. I'm going to have to look at that. That's part of the reason why I do this show. It's not so I can stare at my own face on my friggin' iPhone. It's so I can share my conspiracies, but also learn. I've never heard about Project Moonbeam in my entire life. CF knows. Okay, so I went off on a tangent there. Well, let's back up even a little bit further. Who believes that deep underground secret military bases exist? Picture Area 51, but 1.5 miles underground. Who knows that there are approximately 1,500 deep underground military bases in the United States alone? In the United States alone. And who can tell me the second country that has the closest amount of deep underground top secret military bases? Go. I'm testing your wits right now, folks. Wrong. Raging Cajun is wrong. No one's going to get it. I love asking questions that no one's going to get the right answer. Wrong. Not. Nope. Well, no. USA is number one. It's not Germany and it's not the UK. Nope, it's not Russia. No one's going to get it. No one's going to get it. Michael Gonzalez says, I believe that may be. Besides missile silos, do you mean? Russia otherwise. Nope. Nope, not Sweden. Nope. That was from CF. No one's going to get it. And I love how you guys are honest and you're okay with being wrong. Not as far as I know, Crystal Keith, but I've been researching Antarctica heavily lately. I haven't talked about it a lot. I haven't talked about it at all because I'm not done researching it. Nope, it's not Shitholistan. It's not France. Well, you never know, Kurt. You might be able to be in one. No one's going to get it. Should I just tell you, or do you guys want to keep guessing? I like stuff like this. Nope, not Israel either. Believe it or not Israel. Believe it or not, Israel's a great guess. Israel and Germany were great guesses, but the answer is no. Kurt says, well, we know it's not a wreck because Saddam came out of a 6-foot hole. Yeah, the whole Saddam thing is weird too. I never got into it, but it's weird. No, it's not in Iraq either. It's in Australia. And it's called S4. S4. S as in snake, 4 as in the number 4. S4. So in the United States, we have Area 51, Area 52, and in Australia, we have S4. Yeah. We'll see if you said it after I said it. Lot going on down under. That's a much more clever statement than anybody will appreciate immediately, but those of us who are, you know, of upscale intelligence are going to get that joke immediately. And Ragin' Cajun might have not even known that he made a joke. A lot going on down under. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Yep. The second biggest deep underground military base, aside from the ones that the United States possesses, are in Australia. And no one ever talks about our relationship with Australia in terms of military. It's widely known. I believe they're a member of NATO. I'm not sure. I should be more well educated on that area. But what I can tell you is that the United States and Australia are deeply interrelated in terms of secret government projects, especially the ones deep underground. And if you guys want to research that base, if you think I'm lying, you can research. The base is called just YouTube S4 Australia. That's all you need to do. You can learn everything you want to know, or as much as they allow out in the public sphere. Another thing a lot of folks don't know, I'm sure on my live stream I have a lot of believers in UFOs. Although I've never seen a UFO myself in person with my own 2 eyes, what I can tell you is that they're very, very real. And what I can tell you is most of them are not extraterrestrial, as in most of them, not all, but most of them are not from alien civilizations. A small portion of them are, from my research, from extraterrestrial civilizations. But most of what people see, the triangle craft, the orbs, the round rotating objects, the discs, most of that stuff is ours and came from German technology that we basically harnessed after the defeat of Nazi Germany in 1945. Most UFOs are human-made and human-operated. Not all, but most. Do you guys know that? Yeah, CF followed up on Rescue Pets. I'm sorry, on Raging Cajuns. Lots going on down under. Brings a new meaning to down under. Yeah, just look it up. Don't listen to me. The base is called S4. Just Google or YouTube Secret Underground Military Base, Australia S4. Go do your own research. Don't believe me. Ron Ray says, I believe that. I assume that's what my little mini rant I just went on about the UFOs. Yeah, most are ours. CF has a big one here. The cabal must announce plans or intentions, and they do it in movies and TV. Oh, man. All right. Jesus Christ. So Resident Evil isn't as far... Let me read this whole thing again. But let me also be completely inappropriate. Let me be completely inappropriate. Just as inappropriate as I am with Crystal Keith, okay? Number one, CF, you are female, correct? I sound like Blackie now, correct? Although I think he stole that from me. All right, CF, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer. I'm just asking. I just want to know who I'm talking to. Yeah, Kurt knows. No. I think I re-stole that back from Blackie, who stole it from me. Correct. The usage of that term. 55. Okay. Probably a little bit out of my dating range. I'm 33, so we won't go there. But I got instantly attracted to CF when she said this. That's why I asked her age. I'm not trying to be inappropriate. I'm a guy. I'm a fucking pig. You know, it is what it is. CF says the most brilliant thing that I've probably read in a chat in about 6 months, if I had to put a timestamp on it. CF wrote, all right, folks, are we back? Yes? Are we back? My son's age, you know. Are we back or... Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Good. We're back. All right. Just a very simple connection issue. It happens from time to time. So at 2:21 p.m., CF said, excuse me. The cabal must announce plans or intentions, and they do it in movies and TV shows. So Resident Evil isn't as far-fetched as it seems. Now, let me break that. That's one of the most, like I said, that's probably the most brilliant comment that I have seen in about 6 months. All right? There's an ancient allegory, and I want you guys to pay attention. If you're not going to pay attention to my entire live stream, pay attention to this, okay? What CF just said there. There's an ancient allegory that says the devil, Dracula has to knock on your door, all right? You have to let the vampire in. It's a cosmic rule. I haven't said anything this important in many, many months. I want you guys to all pay attention, and it's based off of CF's comment. All right? The demon is not allowed into your house unless you let them in. Unless you let them in. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. They have this weird spiritual rule where they can't accomplish their massive amounts of evil unless we let them in. That can be nations, that can be government, that can be your own very household. Could be anything. And there's always petty thieves and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the spiritual rules that the dark orders of this planet literally follow. They actually follow rules, if you can believe it. They fucking follow rules. And that's their fundamental rule. They can't do to us what they want to do unless we, in one way or another, consent to it. Isn't that fucking crazy? So that's why there's the allegory of the devil has to knock on your door. It's just the craziest friggin' thing. You know, I've heard a lot of stuff. I've studied a lot of allegories. I've studied a lot of folklore. I've studied trillions of hours of conspiracies. I've studied it all. And it all makes sense to me. You know, I know how these folks think. I quit an entire 13-year career because of a psychopath. And a psychopath is the human embodied version. I'm going to slow my speech down because I want you guys to listen to this. All right? I'm going to slow my speech down. A psychopath is the human embodiment of a demon. Of a demon. Demons exist, folks. If you don't believe demons exist, I don't care if it's a year from now, or 2 weeks from now, or 6 years from now, or 20 years from now. You are fucked if you don't believe that demons exist in human form. And I'm not some spiritualist, I'm not some religious nut, I'm not any of that. This is all based simply off of life experience. If you don't know in your heart that demons exist, and those who have experienced a demon, they're looking at me, they're like, hell yeah, you go, man. Yeah, well, of course, I've been through it. But if you haven't physically been through it, and you have your doubts, you're fucked. Okay? That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. No, I'm serious. And I want to go back to what I was doing before because you guys are just watching my face on the screen and this and that. You know, I don't know what it is. I said something to CF and it turns out she's 55. I've said repeated things to Crystal Keith. I just like the name Crystal Keith. I mean, I don't even know what she looks like, but to me it's just an attractive female name. Crystal Keith. It's cool. Like, you know, maybe Irish or something. So I'm not a harasser. I'm not a YouTube flirtatious weirdo. I'm not any of that kind of stuff. I'm a conspiracy channel. That's all it is. That's all it is. But from time to time, maybe I'll say some things, and it's like, you know what? When you do a fucking hour 40-minute live stream, maybe in an entire hour 40-minute live stream, I'm going to say something. Okay? So I just don't want anyone to get offended or be weirded out or any of that kind of stuff. It's just, I mean, guys like girls, I mean, heterosexual, you know. Guys like girls like guys. It is what it is. So maybe I'll say something. But my channel is a 99.99999% conspiracy analyzation channel. That's what it is. It's a CAC. It's a CAC. A conspiracy analyzation channel. So welcome to the CAC. I just invented that term right now, off the top of my head. I just hope Crystal Keith never feels like awkward, you know. In fact, I think I hit on Jujubot once. Everyone knows Jujubot, and she's like very young and kind of a pioneer in this avenue, honestly. And I think she shut me down in a brilliant way. She goes, no, we can't date because I'm a bot and you're a human. That fucking cracked me up. I'm a bot. So, it is what it is. Yeah, no, Kiwi liked that. It was fucking hilarious. And the best thing is I didn't feel rejected because I was like, oh, it's a bot. What, am I gonna fuck a vacuum cleaner? Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? All right, I haven't read comments in a while. I've been streaming for way too fucking long. And my battery's dying. Yeah, I'm not good at Stacy's mom. I admit that. I'm not good at that one. I'm much better with like Everclear. Crystal Keith said, as long as you don't sing Stacy's mom to me. Yeah, I'm terrible at that one. I'm much better with things like Everclear and Nirvana and Green Day and some Metallica, maybe some Incubus. I'm much better with that kind of stuff. I love that song though. Stacy's mom has got it going on. I friggin' love that song. I just it's permanently in my brain. Never got into ABBA. That was from Kurt. Yeah, I gotta plug the phone in. Where the fuck is the charger? God damn it. It's probably in the kitchen. I don't like the Eagles. Not a fan. I'm not an oldies fan. I grew up in the 90s and 2000s. So I do Nirvana to deal with. So I'll be on again later, okay? Goodbye.